But so they could, if this was a race, it would be a horrendous decision as to whether that is really undrivable and demanding a stop to intermediates, or whether they could get away with it. Because, I don't know, Rachel, if you do look outside your commentary box window, it's enough for me not to need to take shelter, enough for all these mechanics out here who are receiving the cars not to really be bothered by the rain. It's quite steady, but it does feel like it's about to
yeah, his test at Silverstone was, showed he was right on the pace, so it was logical for him to, to jump into that seat.
What are the expectations, Christian? I know you've spoken highly of the times he's been putting in, and certainly in the Red Bull last week, and what he managed to get up to speed in the sim. What are your expectations from him this season? Is it just purely to beat Yuki and then see how he goes? I can tell you there were 56 overtakes last year on track, and mostly taking place at turns 1, 2 and 3. But Danica, when Ant talks and watches this onboard camera, the smile on his face, I can see how much you enjoy driving here and how much you'd love to be out there, because every time you watch this, you're beaming in here. It's one of those tracks that for drivers is...
What kind of tracks did you like? Did you like these rhythm tracks, these medium speed, one corner connects with another?
Yeah,
and it can be pretty good feeling when you get it right. You know?
And McLaren decided about a minute ago to send Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris out on a run. This is too wet for the intermediate.
Well, we're just seeing a replay at the moment of Oscar out there on these intermediate tyres in the rain, and he's throwing it down now out there. But as you say, yeah, Pierre's joined them on track as well.
Don't know what happened to that bit of blue sky you saw earlier.
I don't know either. I can't see any of it now. It's got very, very dark, very grey. And there are streams running off the roof here, just missing the fans.
And some style points out there on the track.
Yes.
They are surely on the radio saying it is torrential downpour. Be careful.
Well, Pierre went out to find out what it was like, just in case. It's wet.
And the problem was that earlier on in the session, when we had a little bit of rain, it was too dry for the intermediate tyre, and now it's a bit on the wet side. And usually on a higher speed track, it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I mean, maybe with more time, Red Bull, we haven't seen the updates coming thick and fast this year for them at all. So maybe with that lapse in time that they've had to develop in the wind tunnel, perhaps that's given them the time to actually physically make the parts. So they come here with enough spares. I wish we were talking to Christian Horner now, actually.
It depends on when the development came and how much time they've had to build from then.
Oh, we've got another off, this time the Ferrari. This is Carlos Sainz, coming between 3 and 4.
He's got it beached, completely beached there. So this is going to have to be another red flag, I should imagine. Yeah, just too much of a lip there on the curb.
On the curb at the edge of the grass.
I think they're going to try and push this off for him. So here we go, on the exit of turn 2, get on power. Lift off in turn 3, back on the power. Oh, and just no grip there on the rear tyres. And
that bump was the board,
yeah,
so he got away with it.
I think he's got away with it, yeah. Let's see from the off-board shot. Oh, just so slowly turns around, and oh no, the front left does just touch the barrier.
And the rear.
But I think he might, apart from that, I think he's got away with it. Or was it this moment here?
We saw Alex go off as we were talking.
This is what it was. It was an off at turn 4. Quite a way off as well. Just picked up a bit of a snap of oversteer mid-corner and runs you straight out.
What can we make of those times, Ant? Not a lot.
Bit of a washout, wasn't it, really? But the drivers got stuck in. That was good to see. But, I mean, the thing that we have to take away from this session is that mistake from Sergio Perez. It's quite literally a costly one for the team.